Good day, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. Today, we are going to be playing as the soldier using the rocket launcher, the gunboats, and the ham shank. So, the subject of this video I'm going to be talking about, it's really going to be a subject that has kind of, well, sort of bugged me since I first thought of it earlier this morning, but basically, what I'm going to be talking about is loadout obsessions. And if you don't know what that means, then allow me to elaborate. Loadout obsessions are where you basically play as a class, using a certain loadout, and all you want to do is just play as that class using that loadout, and nothing else. Lately, I've been going through this phase, which is sort of like that, but basically it's been changing every few days. To start off, the first loadout obsession I generally had was playing as a soldier using the Liberty Launcher and the Reserve Shooter. And that went on for a few days, and that was mostly because, well, I don't think it actually went on for a few days, but I mostly did that because I wanted to do a video on it, and it was one of my earlier live commentaries where I wanted to try and make it an effective loadout. And then I sort of decided to harbor towards using the Demo Man with the loose cannon, the splendid screen, and the Eyelander. And I sort of found myself just really loving the effectiveness of each weapon and how they worked when paired together. So I played with that for a few days, and now currently the phase I find myself in is playing as a soldier using the rocket launcher, the gunboats, and the ham shank. And the only question I have towards this is why? Why is it that I find myself just really obsessive over using a certain loadout and not switching over anything else? Now, theoretically, I suppose you could argue that loadout obsessions are quite common. Essentially, you just using the same loadout every time you jump into a game. And I think I'm sort of leaning more towards class with certain loadout obsessions right now, because currently all I want to do is just play as a soldier. I mean, earlier all I wanted to do was just play as a demo man using the loadout that I described, and I suppose I could go into a bit of detail over that because, well, the loose cannon, it's a lot of fun to use because of the double donk techniques and whatnot, and while it's not the most powerful primary for the demo man, it's still just a lot of fun to use, and I also like the pairing of the splendid screen and the Eyelander so that way you can collect heads and increase your health and speed. With the soldier though, I just love rocket jumping. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do, just rocket jumping all over the place and being so mobile with such a powerful rocket launcher as is. The stock rocket launcher, it's definitely the best, and the effectiveness of this loadout basically is you can rocket jump right up to a group of people and you could possibly destroy them all by yourself. And if that doesn't work out, you could just rocket jump right out there because you have the gunboats equipped and you will barely take any damage from rocket jumping away, and you can approach that battle differently. I love it so much that that's just all I want to do. I don't want to play as a scout. I don't want to run at the speed of sound and blast people away with the scouter gun. I don't want to play as an engineer and put down sentry guns or anything like that. Hell, I don't even want to play as a sniper, which, to be honest, while difficult, it's quite a lot of fun. So, guys, do any of you out there just suffer from the same problem as I do currently? Because if I'm not playing MVM and I actually want to do a bit of regular old Team Fortress, I just can't stop myself from wanting to play as a certain class with a certain loadout, and nothing else. And with the soldier, what's best about that is that it actually works. A team can pretty much always use a soldier because he's a power class. And it doesn't really work with something like engineer or sniper or spy, or scout for that matter. Basically, you don't want to have a stacked amount of classes. Do any of you suffer from this problem? As I've asked already, I'm sure. Well, just let me know in the comments below, because I'm quite interested, to be perfectly honest. And the next subject I want to cover is that you'll notice I said when I'm not playing MVM. And right now, I'm in quite a big MVM addiction/phase/ whatever you want to call it, because of the Two Cities tour. Obviously, there's pretty much everyone who's in for the Two Cities tour wants to earn rare loot. And that rare loot could either be a professional killstreak kit or an Australian weapon, which most people tend to lean towards. And I admit, I'm one of those people. And one of the things I wanted to talk about regarding that subject is the cycle. What the cycle is for the Two Cities tour is basically you earn all these robot parts. You buy a couple of tickets, you beat the tour a couple of times, you earn these robot parts. If you don't find anything excessively rare, then you sell these robot parts for more tickets to complete another tour. And if you successfully collect a rare piece, like a professional killstreak kit, then what you basically do is that you go onto the Steam market and, well, this is all Steam market oriented, bear in mind. So you go onto the Steam market, you sell that for the basic price. So let's say this goes for $16. Well, you sell that for about $16. Somebody will eventually buy it. You use that to buy more tickets, and the cycle basically repeats over and over again until you find something that satisfies your needs. Or whatever your not needs. Basically your wants. Let's not say your needs, but your wants. That's basically what I've been going through right now, and why I haven't been playing so much regular old stock Team Fortress. And to be honest, it's quite... I don't know, the system, it feels somewhat broken to be kind of using, because you're just basically selling and buying things over and over again until you find something that really satisfies you. So, that's just what I've been doing. Maybe one of these days I'll find an Australian. And even then, if I just want to play, like, actual MVM, then I'll probably just do it just for the fun of it. I mean, part of me plays MVM to earn rare loot, but the other part of me, I feel happy whenever I play with a team of 5 other people, because I feel like we're actually all working towards a goal. And compared to stock Team Fortress, communication, well, in pubs, it's not exactly what you'd call communication. Sometimes it happens, other times everybody's just kind of doing their own thing, and you don't exactly have a plan on how to win. That's basically all I wanted to cover for this video. If you have any loadout obsessions, or you have an opinion on this cycle of the Two Cities tour, let me know in the comment section below. This is just a very relaxed commentary that I wanted to do, so thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great day or evening, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.